St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women. Now here we discuss about bipartite graph in graph theory. First, the bipartite graph. The bipartite graph is a graph which is a simple graph. It has no loops. A graph G is called a bipartite or pi graph, anyone, if the vertex set V can be partitioned into disjoint subsets V1 and V2 such that every line of G joins a point of V1 to a point of V2. For example, here suppose in vertex set V have totally 7 points. That 7 points partition into two sets. The first set is V1 and the second set is V2. And that graph contains 4 or 5 lines. For example, here we can see one example. Here totally how many vertices is there in graph? This is 6 vertices. Now I partition into two parts, that is V1. The V1 contains 1, 2, 3 and V2 contains 4, 5, 6. Now we take one line. That line one end is in V1 and another end is in V2. For example, we take the line 3, 4. This 3, 4 line, one end in that is V1 and another end in V2. And all the lines should satisfy this condition. This graph is called bipartite graph. Next, complete bipartite graph. This is also an example of bipartite graph. Next, a complete bipartite graph. Complete bipartite graph. First of all, this is just one bipartite graph, and a complete condition means every vertices is connected to every vertices in V1 set. It connected to all vertices in V2 set. Like that, every vertices in V2 should connected to every vertices in V1. This condition is called complete bipartite graph. And we denote by K of M comma N. Here M means the number of vertices in the first vertex set V1 and N means the number of vertex set in the second set V2. And the number of, here suppose we can calculate the number of vertices and number of lines. The number of points of the complete bipartite graph, it is denoted by K of M comma N. Here number of points is M plus N and the number of line M into N. This is the complete bipartite graph. Here we can see some example for complete bipartite graph. The first one is K of 2, 3. 2 means the number of vertices in first set V1 and 3 means the number of vertices in second set V2. This is here we can check it is complete bipartite or not. First, suppose the first V1 contains 2 vertices. These 2 vertices is connected to every vertex of in V2. And also similarly V2 contains 3 vertices. These 3 vertices is connected to V1. This is called a complete bipartite graph. I hope everyone clear in this concept. Okay, we will meet in next video. Thank you.